What's up, YouTube? We're back. It's me, Devin, aka Winterhawk,
And this is Austin, aka Wolfman.
and we're bringing you. This time, we're not doing a live commentary. We're going back over a game we just played this morning for our Season 2 placement match. To stay within time constraints, we're starting at the 6-minute mark right before the first battle, and we're going to run it through a double speed to hopefully stay within that 15-minute time limit. So let's not waste much more time and get going. You ready?
Yep.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, play. Alright, so first battle happens right here at 6 minutes. Zerg player comes in with roaches. We hold that off without too much trouble because he came in without his partner. I don't know what else to say at this point. I mean, just sitting here. This Zerg player, man, he was giving us trouble. He had a lot of roaches out really early in this
Yeah,
game.
a lot faster than we've ever been really against. And so
yeah,
it was really interesting to be on our toes while he was
continually. The Protoss player
throwing
wasn't
at
doing
it.
too much, at least early in the game, but there were so many roaches hitting us. Like, he just got his economy founded real early. We went in with this rush after that first attack. I don't know.
And this was just a terrible first attack, mainly on my part, because my guys just tried to attack one unit, and so they just ran around and honestly just ran around, didn't attack.
And there were, yeah, look how many roaches you ran into. They just got ripped up, and I tried doing my harass. I kept my Zerglings going as fast as I could. Come over here, attack a pylon, run away. And he was microing really good. But I did get his queen, tried to delay him, push his workers off the line, and then I just ran him away. By this time I had my expansion up. I was trying to populate because I knew he was getting so many roaches out that I needed to do something to counteract that other Zerg player. So I was just trying to spread my creep out for a little early warning. I don't know why I didn't go for roaches sooner than this, knowing that he had them. I kept going for Zerglings, maybe trying to outnumber him. But I mean, look how many roaches this guy comes with right here at 10.5 minutes.
Oh,
that
man.
is just so many. I thought it was game at this point.
And honestly, as of right now, I have no forces.
Neither did I. Like, look at this. He came over and took my expansion with, what is this?
And yeah, and while he was distracted by your expansion, I just kept on warping in stalkers.
He had 15 roaches in my expansion. Wiped me out right there. I don't know how he won this. Like, he should have came in and just annihilated us. But you held him off until I got my roaches up.
Yeah, I warped in
and
a bunch
we managed right there. Oh, and the other Protoss comes in, but kind of sits around and doesn't help his buddy out until it's too late.
Yeah.
He sent zealots up, but not this other group of stuff, and he just walked away.
I can't even believe we won that.
Yeah,
honestly.
look, he could have taken us out with that group right there. He probably could have. And he sent some more Zerglings, but whatever. Meantime, he's got the other Zerg player's got a Hydralisk Den up by now. And the Protoss players just warping in stalkers like crazy, which is all he ends up throwing at us, really.
13. He had 13 right now at 13 minutes.
Yep. And it looks
and
like...
he just warped in 3 more.
Yeah, it looks like the Zerg player was trying a single base rush on us, and he finally gets this expansion up here. But, I don't know, too late maybe for him. I get my expansion back up again. Oh, I forgot to say... I did get this proxy hatchery right up here because I knew we needed to defend it. I wasn't going to try to repopulate another expansion that soon. But I did it just because I had the extra resources. You see, I'm sitting here with tons of extra resources. And
yeah, you have so much.
Yeah, I have a ton. And I couldn't make enough larvae to get stuff going, so I knew I needed, a second source of larvae at least until I re-expanded again. I also thought it'd be a decent idea to use, because I accidentally built a second queen at the beginning of the game, to... spread my creep out along that right side to see if they're coming up that ramp and to see if they're going for that expansion right next to me.
Yeah.
And if we look over here, he's just going Stalker and Hydralisk now like crazy. You still hadn't even expanded at this point.
Yeah. Well, I went down there right when he attacked. I canceled it. I didn't want it to die.
And otherwise, we're not seeing anything crazy. It's just he really surprised us with that crazy tons of roaches right at the beginning.
Yeah. Look, right now, we're at 17 minutes. You had like 1,100 minerals. I'm at 100, 180.
Yeah. Well,
that
because
was so low.
I don't know why that worked. Like, why I had so many... Oh, and then, of course, me pinging the map saying, look, Zerglings! And they end up taking the debris out at both of these gold expansions, but never going there.
I don't know why they did that,
I know,
actually.
it was really weird. We scouted both of those out. Oh, and I couldn't keep spread my creep any farther south because I placed a creep tumor right as those Zerglings ran by, and they stopped it. And I would have had to have walked a queen all the way out there. Didn't think it was worth it. And I have no clue what we just killed right there at 1845.
It was a jaguar. I just wanted to see my firepower.
Oh.
Just defenseless animal.
And, oh man, my base gets mined out, but I get the expansion going. You got yours finally populating. And I don't know what I guess the Zerg guy was, like, focusing on populating his expansion. Because, look, his army doesn't grow that much for a while. And the Protoss just goes for Stalker, 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 Stalker. I guess he was... Oh, he took the debris out to come down to that expansion. It was crazy how fast they grew, and then they kind of stagnated.
Yeah.
Like, look, they come over, he sends his Zerglings in first, which was a mistake, and then I attack him from the high ground, he can't even see me. And your Colossus just rips through him. Like,
yeah, that was just beautiful. You know what I just noticed, too? A couple of my Dark Templars had already gotten a few of them before.
Oh, yeah, because you went running around with those Dark Templars, and you're like, crap. He knew it, too, because look how many Overseers he made. He's got 3 of them sitting together. Yeah, and then this Protoss player, I don't know what he was doing this whole time.
I just watched the Protoss player, like, chrono boost a bunch of his buildings that weren't building anything. I don't know why he did that.
Were they warp gates?
Warp gates, but they weren't doing anything. And a forge that was researching.
If you chrono boost the warp gates, they the cooldown goes down faster. The cooldown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I mean, look at it. He could come over and do some serious damage to me, or to both of us. He doesn't really do anything.
And look at all those stalkers.
And besides your Colossus, yeah, you didn't have much. He could have done a number on us. The Zerg, I guess the Zerg ran out of materials, because look, it took him forever to get that Hydralisk army back up. Oh man, this was definitely a weird game. Like, pace-wise, it was so fast, and then it slowed down. And we just decided, you know, might as well max out before we go attack them, because they're going to have so much stuff. I did get this second expansion over here, so I've got a total, 2 bases now. My first one got mined out.
Oh my god, this guy, he's got the Stalker army, he's got like 50-something.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, and then you went for that expansion out far like I did. Blue guy does creep too. Oh, look, that's a cool. Over the left gold expansion, he burrows a Zergling so you can't build on top of it.
Oh.
That's really smart. And then he's got more of them grouped at the other gold one. Oh, so he knew I was coming. That's how he saw me. I didn't have that Overseer with me. He was far behind, so I was like, there's nothing here. Why'd they get rid of it? Well, there they were, sitting. And so the Protoss guy comes out to attack me, and we sandwich him like a fool.
Oh man, that was great.
One-on-one, he would have taken me, but you walk up and just obliterate him. Just split him right in half. And it was funny, actually, the Zerg player messaged me after the game on accident, and he was yelling at me. He was actually yelling at his partner for walking in between our 2 armies like that and getting annihilated. And I was like, what are you talking about? He goes, oh, sorry, I was talking to the other guy. He kept saying I was a bad player, but it was really him. Oh, and it was just unfortunate. We walked together as a group, and they didn't. That's really what won us. And he tries his hardest, but I've got level 2 upgrades on all my units by this time, and you've got all those Colossus, and we just ripped them apart.
Yeah, it was really no contest once we got going like this.
He ran into you with some Banelings and ripped a lot of your Stalkers up, but
yeah,
not enough, sadly. And by this time, you'll see my army, like a couple seconds ago, my army was standing around not doing anything. Well, that's because I was back here making this. The second army that's even bigger. I don't like rallying them there in case the battle takes a turn, and then I have a bunch of units walking across the map to their death, so I like to group them up first. And you're just like, oh, let's just take everything out.
Yeah, I rally point. I mean, at this point, I rally point everything to where my units are.
Yeah. And then you'll see in a second the Zerg players start talking. And we ripped him up. We just had too much stuff. Like, they just allowed us to get up too far. Like, if he would have expanded sooner and had more stuff to hit us with, he probably would have taken us. Like, that one first battle was close. If he would have just had a little follow-up army, or if they would have coordinated together, we would have lost.
Yeah.
See? Well, he was a lot of help. GG's right there. And you score screen, and I score screen. Right. Oh, apparently I like watching my stuff blow up as buildings. And there we go. Replay complete. And since this is the start of the new season, Season 2, we got placed rank 8 in our new 2v2 bronze division, and we plan on being first. Anyways, that's the game. Hope you guys enjoy, and we'll see you next time.